welcome back to another segment of the Chamber Connection. I'm John Schmidt, President and CEO of the Naperville Area Chamber of Commerce. And my guest for this segment is Dr. Nefertiti Nowell with Nowell and Associates. And welcome, Dr. Nowell.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about your company and your agency. How long have you been in business, and what do you do?
Okay. Nowell and Associates has been around since 2005, and we provide life management and behavioral services for families, individuals, and couples. And we do individual therapy, group therapy, family therapy, and a host of other things to help people keep their lives on track.
Now, obviously, we know a lot about the economic troubles and strifes that are going on throughout our world. Are you noticing any trends, any changes related to that?
We are. There's lots of stresses on families, particularly couples that are really struggling with what to do when they can't live at the same level that they've been living at. And we've been really helping families deal with how to restructure their lives so that they don't have to lose the quality of life that they're used to.
Now, do you refer them to any other professionals along that line to help them with the finances or anything like that? Or?
Yeah, we're pretty connected with the Naperville community. So when our clients come to us in need of things, we provide the services in the life management that we can, but we also provide out or refer out if someone needs financial help or legal help or those types of things.
Now, how would somebody, well, I guess, first of all, how would they know they're going to need your services? And once they know that they need your services, how do they find you?
Okay. Most people come to us because they've noticed a change in their quality of life. And they can call us at our telephone number, or they can look us up on the web at www.nowellandassociates.org, and our secretary, Joanne, will get information from them and help them schedule an appointment with one of us.
Okay, now where are you located?
We are at 1979 North Mill Street, which is right at the edge of the Naperville area, and we are Suite 211.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I know the building. Now, as far as clients that you see and counseling that you give, is it just couples or individuals or children, or where, who get your services?
There are 8 of us, and so we all specialize in different areas. But our youngest patient is probably 3, and our oldest patient is probably around 75 or 80. So we see anybody in between those ranges that needs a little bit of help.
Mm-hmm. Now, what's been your toughest, biggest, obviously without talking any names or anything, but what's been some of the toughest challenges that you've seen in counseling over the years?
Mm-hmm. A lot of it is some teenage things, dealing with our teenagers and the pressures that they have in our communities today and helping them not give in to some of the negativities. We've seen a rise in self-injury, which is really something that we're trying to prevent and do some prophylactic treatment for. We've seen a lot of couples struggling with how to maintain happiness in our environment. So we're working really hard with couples, teens, and families to stay strong.
Mm-hmm. Now, you mentioned that the pressures that the teens are under, and I know that there are a lot. Mm-hmm. A lot of people think that Naperville is this wonderful, beautiful community, which we have a lot of things to be proud of. But let's talk a little bit about the pressures that the teens are under today, especially in Naperville.
Yeah, I think Naperville is an exceptional community, and one of the things that we want to do is build on that. And what we've seen the teenagers deal with, a lot of it is peer pressure. You'd be surprised at the bullying behavior, even in high school, that students deal with. Also dealing with marriages that are ending or changing, and how the teenager, the youth in the house deal with that type of thing, and then responding to what they see on TV and the news and those types of things, and trying to live up to what they see on TV versus what reality is really like. It's what really the kids are telling me they're struggling with. And then maybe lastly is that transition to college. They've been waiting their whole lives to graduate, and then it's time to move out, and they a lot of times are really fearful of that.
Okay, do you have any secrets as to how you get, whether it be a teenager or a couple or whatever, how do you get them to open up to you? I imagine they come in, they're kind of closed and tight, but how do you get them to open up?
They can be closed, but what we try to do is build rapport through consistency, to see them pretty regularly, try to relate to them on their level with who they are.
Mm-hmm. And they tend to open up pretty well for you?
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
Well, that's good. I would imagine if you get somebody in, it's good. Now, let's say you get a couple in, and one party wants to participate in the counseling and get the benefit of it, and the other doesn't. That's got to create quite a challenge. Any secrets to what you do in that situation?
Yeah, the secret is to not take a side. As a clinician, what we have to do is treat both parties fairly and neutrally and make them both aware that we're there to advocate for them.
Okay, okay. Now, there's probably a lot of agencies, and we're a large community. Why should somebody pick Nowell and Associates over anybody else that's out there?
Really, because we're all about empowerment. There are 9 of us, and what we really want to do is give people the tools to live their lives effectively and then be able to take those tools on into their daily lives and prosper.
Now, are you affiliated with any religious organizations or anything within the community, or get any referrals through that?
We do get referrals through the religious community, but we are not a religious organization.
Okay, okay. So now we're nearing the end.
Okay.
Your pitch, you tell people why Nowell and Associates.
Okay. Really, because we want to give you power. We want to teach people to take the tools that's really already within them and grow them into better people. We want to help people go from good to great. And we don't want people to wait till they're sinking. We want people to come as soon as possible to get a little couch time.
Well, that's good. Some people, I think probably the biggest mistake is people wait a little bit too long.
Absolutely.
And is there a certain sign that you can tell when too much is too much, or they've waited too long?
Yeah, usually people are waiting too long when they don't have the motivation to move forward. And what we really want people to do is act now. When they see changes, immediately call us, and one of our therapists will really be helpful for you.
What about interventions? Are they helpful, family interventions?
They really are. We've actually been doing a lot more interventions. We also have a new family night that we meet the first Monday of every month to talk about stress reduction and communication in family. And I think that would be an excellent avenue for people that want to get a taste of therapy to come in and see what that can be like. And we also have a new infertility group that's starting up. So with all of the challenges of people having children, even though I'm pregnant, lots of people are having difficulty, and we're looking to help those folks too.
Well, great. Well, thank you, Dr. Nowell. I mean, it's the challenges of our society are tougher and tougher every day, and helping people get through and lead productive lives is wonderful. So thank you for being my guest today. My guest for this segment has been Dr. Nowell from Nowell and Associates, and this has been Chamber Connection, and I'm John Schmidt. Thank you very much.